Champions Trophy, PCB's financial threat to ICC over India. The Pakistan Cricket Board PCB has formally contacted the International Cricket Council ICC, indicating a rise in tensions, and asked for detailed justifications for India's decision to not come to Pakistan for the 2025 ICC Champions Trophy. Citing security concerns, the PCB has questioned India's decision to reject participation and has called for a thorough explanation. Another chapter in the complicated cricketing history between these two long-standing rivals has been added by the issue surrounding India's unwillingness to go, which generated heated debates among cricket fans worldwide. Political tensions have prevented India and Pakistan from playing bilateral cricket on each other's land since 2008. This is why the PCB is demanding clarification. That same year was the last time India visited Pakistan for the Asia Cup. Since then, the two nations' political relations have only gotten worse, with cross-border TIs influencing cricket policies just as much as security concerns. Under the Board of Control for Cricket in India BCCI's leadership, India has been strong in its refusal to send its players to Pakistan without the express consent of the government. Rajiv Shukla, the vice president of the BCCI, recently emphasized that the Indian government's orders would be the only factor in any such decision. Following India's announcement, the PCB sought advice from the Pakistani government and has now intensified the situation by formally asking the ICC to step in, by claiming that cricket revenue will suffer greatly without India's involvement, particularly considering the enormous global audience for India-Pakistan matches. The PCB thinks the ICC could convince India to change its mind. All eyes are on how this complicated issue plays out, as the ICC has not yet released a public statement about the PCB's notice. Given these events, the ICC is probably going to come under increasing pressure to resolve the PCB's complaints without offending either board. Any decision involving these cricket titans will necessitate a careful balancing act, therefore cricket diplomacy will be crucial. The PCB may have to accept a precedent that affects future hosting rights if it permits a mixed model. Decisions regarding foreign trips to Pakistan will probably continue to be influenced by political and security considerations for the BCCI. The current situation indicates that the Champions Trophy 2025 will continue to be involved in political and logistical issues, despite supporters' hopes for a peaceful conclusion that will enable an iconic match between the two cricketing champions on Pakistani soil.